What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, everybody? This is your boy, Monty, with another episode of Respect My Royalty. And we have a very special person here today because you know our artist series has been doing very, very well. We want to feature artists that's actually doing their thing, independent artists that's doing their thing. We have Young Adub here, and we're going to talk about his journey, how he started in music, where he's going. I don't want to say this guy is up next. I want to say that this guy is up now. And he has a lot to talk about. We just want to get started somewhere because you've hit some milestones that I do want to get to in this interview. And I know just starting off, just tell the audience who you are and where you're from.
What up, yo? It's Young Adub. I'm from Blue Ridge, Georgia. And I'm here to make a statement in the music industry.
100%. Blue Ridge, Georgia. I've never heard of Blue Ridge. Is it a small place?
Yeah, super small. Like only a couple thousand people population. Not a whole lot of people doing music out there either.
For real? Is there anybody like famously known from there? Like anybody's known for anything out there? You're gonna be the first one?
Yeah, putting it on the map.
All right. Well, solid. So when did you know you wanted to start doing music? When did you know you wanted to be an artist?
When I was 16 years old.
Okay.
That's when I wanted to just take the step forward, start taking it serious, and start recording and make a career out of it. You know, I always kind of had it in the back of my mind. I feel like since a little kid, you know, kindergarten or first grade, I feel like I feel like I had that rock star in me. But I didn't decide to take the step towards that career path till I was like 16, like a sophomore in high school.
So what the genres of music that inspired you, like what do you remember listening to as a kid?
You know, this might sound crazy to a lot of people, but I used to like to listen to a lot of trap music. Like Lil Wayne is my favorite artist still to this day, and I listened to him growing up. Like I remember listening to Lil Wayne back in like second grade, and Wiz Khalifa, and just all kinds of rap music, hip hop music. I always had a love for hip hop, even as a little kid.
Nice. So your biggest influences in music were Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa, and it's just mostly rap artists, no other genre?
Yeah, I mean, no, I do like other genres as well too. I mean, I listen to like Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and rock music.
Right. And that's, for me, you have a record that I think is like a blend of, what's the name of that record?
Depression.
Depression, yes. Yeah. It's a blend of where you kind of take some of that 90s rock band vibe, but you mix it with the rap music. And I want to say that Lil Wayne did that with one album. I can't remember what the album was, but he had an album where he mixed like rap and rock and stuff like that. You know, and I mean, it's not a new thing per se, because I know Run DMC did it, you know, way back with, I forgot who it was, but Run DMC. With Eric, it was, with Aerosmith that he did. Right, so that was also good. Who should people compare you to, like similarities in your sound?
Somebody I think that you could compare me to, like more modern, would be like Money Man.
Okay.
I've been listening to a lot of Money Man, and he inspires me a lot. And I like about how he talks about being an entrepreneur and getting money different ways in his music. And I feel like that's kind of how I talk in a lot of my music, especially my new stuff.
Yeah. So you get money and stuff like that? That's how you do Young Adub? That's good. What do you say? You started off being inspired. You started off writing songs. Do you remember the first song you ever wrote?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Very, very well, yeah.
You know the lyrics right now?
I don't think I know the lyrics.
Was it corny, or would you feel like, you know what, I was actually dope when I first started? Like, what was it?
It was. I don't think it was terrible, but it definitely wasn't great.
Right? So the way you can tell is, would you wax it right now?
Yeah.
Nah, you're not going. You wouldn't put no wax right now. You're like, nah, that's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe it was corny back then.
Yeah.
You know, but you've improved because there's a couple of your records that I know that we've done here that I really like. And like I said, the Depression one I think is actually a really great record. So your most recent project, What's the name of it or the singles on there? What are the names of those records?
So we got Depression's one of them, and then we got Hop in the Whip, which is the most recent one, and then Finding Love. That's the other one.
What songs you say you've gotten the best response from?
Hop in the Whip.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, it's the most recent one, and it's already the biggest song ever released. So.
Okay, and people are already loving it. It's streaming well right now and stuff like that?
It's still doing good. I think we released that at least 6 months ago, and it's still, I think it did several thousand streams yesterday.
Right. It's still like every day it's doing a couple thousand streams. Totally right now, what does it look like?
I think we're pretty close to 500,000.
Yeah, on the record. So I'm telling you guys, you see that with the independent grind, you know, the consistency is the key. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure when you first started, you know, doing music and also working with us, you weren't doing those numbers right away.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But you stayed consistent with it. You invested in it, and you're continually growing. And nothing, I guess, on this journey. What would you say before you started this? The way you looked at it, you know what I'm saying, prospectively, and then when you got into it, what did you realize was different? Like, I thought it was, before I started, I thought it was like this, but once I got into it, I realized that, it's actually different. It's like this. What would you say?
The business. I thought, I thought I was just going to make a song. I was going to blow up and just put something on YouTube, upload a video, and I was going to be the next big thing. But like you said, as I dived more into it, I learned there's a lot more business to it. A lot more goes into it than just making a song, uploading.
See, and hearing it from somebody that's actually been doing it a while and that's actually very invested in what he's doing, that's the trouble that you have with most independent artists. Their perception of it is that the same thing, that same thing. Hey, I'm going to put out a record, get a video done, put on YouTube, and then it's just going to blow up. Not that it can't happen, but the chances of that happening is like somebody winning the lottery. You know what I'm saying? And I always ask people this question. People win the lottery. We know they do because you see it on TV. You know they do. Have you ever met somebody that won the lottery?
No.
I've never met somebody that ever won the lottery. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know anybody that knows someone that actually won. I'm sure people have won, but that's the same thing as that overnight, one song, put it out and become a success overnight. It's the same kind of percentage and chances. The chances of you doing that are like very, very slim. And it's just like winning the lottery. Not that you can't win it, not that no one's ever won it, but the chances of everybody just playing it and winning it is very, very slim. And so you have a better chance. It's like the amount of people that became millionaires by lottery versus actually having a plan, having a business, investing, scaling, and working their way up over a period of time. Most people start their entrepreneur journey when they're in their early 20s and they end up reaching, their ultimate goals when they're in their 40s. You know what I'm saying? Most guys that become multimillionaires end up there in the late 40s, early 50s, and they started when they were in their 20s or so. So it's the same thing with music in a sense. The time frame may be a little bit shorter. You start when you're 16, you know what I'm saying, and you take a couple of years as you figure it out, and maybe, 6, 7 years in your journey, then you blow up, you start to get there, but it's never overnight. And I don't understand why people think that it's overnight because, look, when you watch all of your favorite rappers' interviews, you watch all of the biopic movies talking about, how stars became mega stars, there's always this time of them struggling and really trying to find their way, and a couple of years in between where they started and then they become a star. But the concept is just most people feel like, I can just put out this record and I'm gonna just be the biggest thing ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it just doesn't work that way most of the time. Right. And then also just from being in the music industry a couple years now and watching a lot of those people who do hit the lottery and go up real fast like that
come down very fast. Yes, because if you don't work to build a fan base on your way up, because your fan base is what lifts you up. So if you, and I always tell people that the classic example is Kodak Black. He had a fan base before he became nationally known. He built that, as he was going. And when he became like a national success, it's like he already had a fan base that loved him already, and that lifts you, it holds you there for a longer period of time. But if you just, and I don't like to like make it seem like negative or anything, but let's take somebody like Trinidad James or someone like that. And he's a very dope artist too. And I mean, I know he's doing this thing because he's a songwriter now and he's doing a lot. He's making a lot of money and doing that. But as a artist, he had the one hit song, "Go on the Mountain." Remember that record? Like it was huge. But it's like when you become successful with a hit record, it's almost like you gotta keep having hit records to sustain that success because you didn't really. You know what? Another one is Designer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had the big
Panda.
record. Right. Panda was like the biggest record in the world at one time, but then it's like at the end of the day, but more than they know who he is. And it's a couple of artists that are like that. But when you develop your sound as you go and you build that fan base, being consistent along the way, when you do hit stardom, that fan base, they're cheering you on and they're with you the whole entire way. That takes time. It takes time to build an audience and build a fan base. Have you seen like your followers go up on platforms and stuff since you started?
Oh yeah, of course. Times 10, like times a million.
Yeah.
Yeah, way bigger. When I first started, it was just local, people in my city, which isn't a lot of people, and now I got people in different countries all over the world. Seems like listening to my music now. So
I'm following you.
Yeah.
How does it feel when you go back to your home country your home state, and people like recognize you and they're seeing what you're doing? Does it feel good? Or do they like say, wow, I saw you doing this?
It feels good. It feels good to me, and I just hope that it's motivating other people and showing them that they can do similar things. They can do whatever they want to do.
Right.
That just because you're from a small town doesn't mean that you can't do whatever you put your mind to.
Are you like a local celebrity in your
Yeah, definitely.
So when you go out, you draw some attention.
Yeah, it seems like I can't go anywhere without bumping into somebody who knows something about my music.
Wow, that's dope. That's dope. And you went to school and everything out there and all that stuff?
Yeah. I went to school for like middle school and high school, like freshman and sophomore year of high school. But once I got to sophomore year of high school, I got so dedicated towards wanting to learn how to do music and everything that I actually quit going to normal school, started doing school online just so that I could go to the studio more and travel to Atlanta and work with different producers and work on music.
That's dedication.
Yeah.
That's dedication. So when you were in high school, people just knew you for doing music. You weren't into sports. You weren't into nothing else.
Well, at first I was into sports, and then I started doing music. I was actually pretty good at sports and well known for it, but then I shifted to music, and people still support.
What sports you were good at?
Football. That was my main sport, was football. And I probably could have kept playing football and maybe went to college or
for real?
Done something with that. But
what position you played?
DB, corner.
What?
Yeah.
So you got the speed and stuff like that?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, I'm still pretty quick.
Yeah.
Fastest rapper in the game.
So you were locked down as a corner?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
All right, boy. One of these days we got to put you to the test and see if you really got it.
Let's do it.
So that's really good. And then you kind of just switch gears, like once you got involved in music, and you know that it's almost like music chose you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like I was just doing it for fun, and then it was like, oh, I'm meant to do this. And then I just become super passionate about it, and I was like, this is what I'm most passionate about. This is what I want to focus on. I plan on doing this for the rest of my life. And it's what made me the most happy,
Right.
I might have been, I'm not gonna say I was good at football, but a lot of people around me might have thought that like I was good at football, but I'm more happy doing music. So I want to do what I'm most passionate about.
What would you say is the biggest lesson you've learned so far during this journey with your music?
I would say to not burn any bridges.
Yeah.
And to just show love and don't worry about competing with other people. Just focus on myself, because I know that everybody at the top is competing. I mean, not competing. Everybody at the top is collaborating.
Right.
People at the bottom who's competing. So
I like that. I like that. That's very dope. That's very dope. That's definitely a bar right there. Definitely a bar right there. So we're gonna get into one of your records right now. Which one would you want to start with?
We'll start off with we'll do Finding Love first.
Finding Love. Tell us about this record. Like what inspired you to write this record? Like what place did this come from?
Honestly, this was just a time in my life where I was just going through some stuff, mainly, and I was just writing about what I was going through in life, and that's pretty much it. I let the song speak for itself.
Song speak for itself. So you introduced the record right here on our podcast. You introduce your record, and we gonna cut to it. Y'all go check it out.
Let's go. Finding Love, Young Adub. Let's run it.
Hey Nick, you going viral?
I've been trying so hard to find love. I've been trying so hard. I just want a real one around me, someone who gon' ride. I've been trying so hard to find love. I've been trying so hard. I just want a real one around me, someone who gon' ride. Baby, you changed my whole life. Came in like my brightest light. Lit me up into a fire. Heart so cold, but I desire. Baby, your touch got me so high. You make me feel so damn fly. I just hope I don't die unless I'm by your side. I've been trying so hard to find love. I've been trying so hard. I just want a real one around me, someone who gon' ride. I've been trying so hard to find love. I've been trying so hard. I just want a real one around me, someone who gon' ride. I numb the pain, smoking dank. Gas to the face, sipping drain. Baby, you a star, makes me think. Are you the one? Let's be great. Baby, I just wanna see you. Fighting off demons, my heart is see-through. Blessed life I'm living, I'm got simple. Rolling up a blizzard as we pass through. Baby, you know you meant for me. All I do is count, just like 1, 2, 3. You drop all your games and come to see me, cause I'm your daddy. Yeah, let's go. I rock out, I sell shows. Hop on the stage and the crowd knows. Young Adub, I'm a young goat. This game is cold to cutthroat. I'm number one, don't even vote. I stay with the gas, yeah, I smoke. My demons be leaving me low. Got Montclair all in my coat. You dumb man, look like some toast. My bitch, yeah, she bad, I'm a boast. She looking at me and she soaked. I buy shit meant for the quotes. My wrist got some diamonds, I'm froze. My bitch, she so bad and she blows. I'm throwing these stacks for the host. Yeah, fuck with you if you oppose. You stupid, no, we're not close. I'm the yeah, my brother, I boast. Bitch, I am the captain, my boat. Yo, girl wanna give me that throat. Gluck, gluck, yeah, I made a bitch choke. While I'm eating these wings buffalo. We outside, magic, let's go. I've been trying so hard to find love. I've been trying so hard. I just want a real one around me, someone who gon' ride. I've been trying so hard to find love. I've been trying so hard. I just want a real one around me, someone who gon' ride.
If you're an artist dreaming of bigger stages, then it's time to amplify your voice with Royalty and Respect Management. At Royalty and Respect, we harness over 30 years of industry experience to catapult your talent into the spotlight. We specialize in crafting high-quality content and providing top-tier video production tailored to all budgets, ensuring your vision shines through. Whether you're just starting out or ready to level up, our team is your backstage pass to mastering the music industry. Don't just dream about success. Make it your reality. Book your consultation today and unlock your creative potential.
Yo, so that was Finding Love by Young Adub. I hope y'all go and check it out. It's on his YouTube, it's on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Very, very dope visuals and everything like that. You had a great time making the video?
Yeah, that was a fun time. Just good vibes at the beach. Always good to be in Miami. So
Yeah.
it was lit, man.
Yeah, I know you were out here kind of cutting up while you was out here and stuff like that. So that's solid. So what I want to ask you is, like, give me your top 5 list, your top 5 rappers of all time. Who was on your list?
I'm gonna say no order.
No
but
order, okay.
Just top 5, no order. Lil Wayne, Young Thug, probably Future. I'm big on Wiz Khalifa, and let's see, that's 4, right? Just one more. I would say maybe like Ye. A lot of people might not like that answer.
No. Kanye is there. Actually, Lil Wayne and Kanye are the 2 I co-sign on that list. They probably be the ones that I co-sign like on that list. I mean, I feel like Young Thug is talented. I don't know if I put him on an all-time list nowhere. And then, of course, Future Pluto.
I had to throw him in there. You know, I'm from Georgia, man.
Yeah. He's definitely dope. And I think generationally, you know, people put him at a certain level. All time, I don't know if Future would make a list that I would look at, but he's definitely an amazing talent or whatever. And who was the other person you said?
Wiz.
Wiz.
Yeah,
Wiz is good. I don't know if he makes a list anywhere, but he's makes great music.
He makes my list.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. No, I know this is personal.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody has their personal preference. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know, like, a lot of people, like, Jay-Z's in a lot of people's lists. Like, I don't know, for me, it's like, I don't know. Jay's not going to be top 5 for me, but top 10, if we did top 10 for me, he's definitely there, for sure.
For me, Wiz is just that kind of guy I feel like I grew up on. Like seeing him from when I first started listening to him now versus like where he's a dad now and as a kid. It's
changed up everything. Who would be your dream feature? Like you want to do a record with them?
Wayne.
I figured you'd say Wayne because it's your favorite artist and kind of like all time. You feel like if you do a record right there, you're hanging it up. Like I have a record with Lil Wayne now, and
oh yeah, I feel like that's like the dream right there, man.
It could happen though. It could happen. Yeah, I keep working towards it. It could definitely happen. New music. What are you working on now?
Oh, I'm working on all kind of music, man. Just still doing the trap stuff, hip hop stuff. Even venturing out into some different stuff like EDM and dance. Like I got my own studio now in my crib, so and I went to school for engineering, so I got into production and everything. So now I'm kind of making my own beats and recording myself and just getting real experimental with my craft.
Are you in love with the journey?
Oh yeah, I love the journey. I have fun doing this every single day. It's not even like a job or work to me. It's just having fun whenever I'm making music in the studio, making videos, doing interviews like this. This is fun to me.
Nice.
That's what I love to do.
How does your family feel about your music? Like, are they supportive or?
I don't necessarily think they was very supportive about it at first, but now that they kind of see how I'm doing with it and I'm happy with it, I think that they're rocking with it now.
They're more supportive and stuff. You have siblings?
Yeah, I do. I have a sister and a brother and then 2 step siblings as well.
Okay. And so they all listen to your music?
Yeah.
Do they tell you if they feel like something's like, that's corny, that's not it? Like,
no, not really. They've never really told me nothing before. It's like not it.
You like, because I'm that dope. Like, I ain't never gave them a reason to tell me like that.
They might have laughed at something.
Yeah.
But they never said nothing was corny really. But some of the stuff I say in my music is like meant to make people laugh.
Right. How's like your parents? Do they see your videos and like they like it, or do they feel like?
My dad, he thinks it's great. He likes the videos, and my mom, she likes the music, and she's not so much a fan of the videos with the girl shaking booty and everything.
I can imagine, of course.
But
like, you were not raised that way.
Yeah, but other than that, she's supportive.
But she likes the songs and stuff like that. Right?
Yeah, yeah. I think as long as I'm happy with what I'm doing, I think she's happy with it.
She's happy with it too. That's good. To have a great support system is very important when you're on a journey like this. And I know sometimes it can get a little lonely because some of your friends are doing other things that's more conventional. And being an artist is like, sometimes they can look at you like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's your life. And you got to know that this is the road that you chose. Because when it works out, then nobody says that. When it works out, everybody says, oh, wow, he actually did it. This was his dream. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like a greater percentage of the population of the planet don't follow their dreams. So when you're a person that you get up every day and you go after the thing that you dream about, you're in a small percentage of people. And then there's even a smaller percentage of people that actually accomplish it. So at the end of the day, it's like you're doing something special. You're making history. So it's like you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. So, and you're betting on yourself. And I know being an athlete, that's like the thing. You're going to bet on you. You're like, listen, put me on the field. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to show you like I could do it. You understand what I'm saying? And so, like, what does that feel like, every threshold, every accomplishment that you make? Like,
it's just a blessing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I'm just, every step of the way, it's a blessing, man. Just happy to keep going and keep achieving, and just thankful to be able to do what I do.
So what would you say is your biggest accomplishment so far?
I don't know. It's hard to say that there's just one big accomplishment so far. I feel like I've come a long way, and there's a list of them at this point. But I would just say how well our most recent record is doing, Hop in the Whip.
Yeah.
It's just getting a lot of traction and really going up. And I would say that would probably be my best accomplishment is
so far.
That record, just dropping it and how well it's doing.
Well, you're pretty humble. I can tell you what I think is your biggest accomplishment, but we're going to actually go to that record, Hop in the Whip. We're going to go to that right now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to, let everybody kind of check that out first. And when I come back, I'll say what I think is, your biggest accomplishment so far that I think is, like, very notable. So this is Young Adub.
Hop in the Whip.
Hop in the Whip. Y'all check it out. I'll respect my royalty.
Still got thoughts. Hop in the whip and I hit the gas. Hop in the whip and I drive real fast. Got a bad bitch, she be shaking ass. Been through hard times, I ain't going back. Turn me up on the track. Say dog, we about to count racks. 40 tucked in the back. 40 tucked in the back. 40 tucked in the back. I'm a winner, fuck a rat. Fuck the ops, shred the scats. SRG, bitch, money bags. Got your girl counting cash. When I walk through, bitch, I splash. 100,000 on me. I stuffed it in a brand new Louis bag. You know that I'm stepping, watch how I get all this cash. I know you want some money, bitch, come and shake your ass. I didn't ask for sass, hoes love the way I stack. I keep a money bag, 40 tucked in the back. Yeah, my homie Dose, that's my brother, got my back. Slime a little slack, quit talking all that trash. We about to count these racks, $250,000 off the pack. I just trapped my way out and I'm never going back. No, I'm never going back. I turn up on this track, I turn up on all tracks. That shit you doing is trash. Bitch, I light my torch when I'm smoking on my dabs. You know I got that swag, I keep gas in the bag. I'ma roll these L's till I smoke the whole bag. Counting up this cash, chains on my neck. Boy, don't get toe tag. I up my price tag, I just stack. Bitch is all I know, so I'ma stick to that. Make you go splat, I am Big Cat. You a little rat, tat. Pussy, this ain't no Jerry, no Tom, none of that. My little bitch ass so bad. Hop in the whip and I hit the gas. Hop in the whip and I drive real fast. Got a bad bitch, she be shaking ass. Been through hard times, I ain't going back. Turn me up on the track. Say dog, we about to count racks. 40 tucked in the back. 40 tucked in the back. 40 tucked in the back. I'm a winner, fuck a rat. Fuck the ops, shred the scats. SRG, bitch, money bags. Got your girl counting cash. When I walk through, bitch, I splash. 100,000 on me. I stuffed it in a brand new Louis bag. Yeah.
If your catalog is full of hits but your wallet isn't, you need royalty and respect management to get you paid. Ready to take your tunes from the studio to the bank? At Royalty and Respect Management, we empower artists like you. Imagine keeping 100% ownership while your music climbs charts and fattens your wallet. Sounds like a dream? Let's make it reality. Is your music properly registered? Are you collecting all the royalties you deserve? If you're shaking your head no, it's okay. That's where we step in. From distribution to copyright and trademark registrations, we handle it all. Performance rights? We've got you covered. Our marketing team gets your music the exposure it deserves. More visibility means more streams, more revenue. At Royalty and Respect Management, your music is your legacy. We ensure you get the respect and royalties you deserve. Ready to amp up your music career? Book your consultation today and hit play on your next big chapter. It's not just about making music, we're here to make history.
Yo, that was Young Adub's, I want to say it's his hit song, Hop in the Whip. And it's something very significant about that song and that record that I think is one of your biggest accomplishments. So one of the most anticipated and biggest games of our generation, which is Grand Theft Auto GTA. That song has a major placement in that video game that's coming out. And I think that's like huge because growing up playing that game, the music, especially on the radios and stuff like that, that was big for us. Like it's a lot of songs that you would hear on that we didn't know, and then we go look for it afterwards because we just used to playing it like that.
Yeah, same.
Right, right. So how does that feel to know, like, first of all, I think in the pre-sale stuff, they're saying like first day, like 26 million or something. Like, yeah, there's like 26 million in the first day there is what they're projecting. So generally speaking, it's going to be millions of people that's going to hear your song right away. And Grand Theft Auto, this is a new one within they haven't done one.
They haven't had one for over
10 years.
Yeah.
So imagine that's going to be in there. And if they don't have another one for another 10 years, that record is going to be
getting played for 10 years.
No, it's one of the most anticipated games like ever.
I think it's supposed to be the biggest game of all time.
You're right. And so right now, once people get that, and I know once they initially roll it out, you're not going to be able to get it first. So people are going to be trying to get it right away. So your song is going to be heard, by so many people. How does that feel?
That's exhilarating, man. I'm so freaking hype. I could stand up and do a backflip right now. Like that was my favorite game growing up. I played that since I was in elementary school, and I would stay up all night playing that game. And I pre-ordered the last one, Grand Theft Auto 5. Played that game. That was like probably the childhood game. Like my favorite game in my childhood, teenage years growing up was Grand Theft Auto 5. So for that to be my favorite game ever, and then now to have my song in it, it's just a blessing. And I'm happy about it.
I think that's amazing, man. Like to grow up, be a fan of something, and then like now you're gonna be featured. I know the first time you play and hear your song in there, you're gonna totally geek.
Oh yeah,
great, right? That's like if I'm a character in Hitman. Hitman is like one of my favorite games. You know that game? Hitman is one of my favorite games all the time. I had everyone first, like that's like
me and Splinter Cell or Assassin's Creed.
I remember. And so I love that game, and I always played. So imagine if I had a character in there or something like that, that would be like so amazing to me. So hearing your song in your favorite video game that you grew up playing all your life, that's definitely an amazing feeling, and it's an accomplishment, and you've done it as an independent artist, and you're just starting, you're just growing, you know what I'm saying? So when I asked you like what you think was your biggest accomplishment, you didn't mention it. I'm like, well, you must be super humble because that right there is kind of like, yo, that is a very, very big deal, man. It's a very big accomplishment. And I feel like you have like so much great things ahead of you, like so far. What are some of your goals? Like what do you hope to accomplish like with your music?
Well, I would like to have such a big audience and fan base that I could go on like a world tour and be able to go around the world and do shows in every country possible. And then also like to just have a big enough brand where I could have my own label and also be invested in managing other artists, because as a creative, I like working on my own stuff, but I also like to work with other people and collaborate and help them as well.
Very dope, very dope. What about like acting and stuff like that? If you see yourself,
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I see me taking this music and just entertainment career as far as possible, as far as movies, acting, TV shows, brand deals, you know, sponsorships, whatever I can do, man.
What's a good brand that you feel like I love to be a part of that brand? I love to be like, you know, like sponsored by this brand or whatever. Like what?
Man, I would like to work with some of the biggest, like Nike or Coca-Cola or something like that.
Yeah. Well, listen, dream big, man. You know, look, you got to be a dream. You got to be a dream catcher. Like at the end of the day, it's like you had a dream with the Grand Theft Auto. You caught that dream. Like just keep naming the next ones, and you know what I'm saying. Like you're gonna be flying and going from there. What advice would you give to any up and coming artists, any independent artists that's coming up? Like what advice would you give to them?
Invest in yourself. And I would say that just because that's the best investment you could even make. Always invest in yourself, and just trust in your brand, believe in your brand, and bet on it if you do.
Right. If you believe in yourself. And so just from where you are right now in your journey, the next step for you is what?
Just like what I just said, to take it to worldwide. I'm hoping to go on some tours, start doing some more shows, festivals.
Nice.
I would say that would be the main next step, next goal for me, is to get outside more.
Right. Good. And that's great, because I know as Santi would have talked, we have some opportunities that, you know what I'm saying, we think can really be great for you too. You know, doing some shows, getting exposed to an actual major audience and stuff like that. I think you're ready for that. You know what I'm saying? For people to start seeing you like in person, you know, performing and stuff like that. So that's great. So I just want to say that working with you here has actually been a great pleasure. You're a great kid. The good thing about you is that you're consistent. You listen, and you're very humble. You're very talented, but you're also like very humble. You know what I'm saying? And so I love that. And those are the ingredients in the making of somebody, you know, that's gonna continue to grow and go somewhere. No matter how much things you accomplish, it's like you keep the same mentality of you want to keep working, keep growing, and keep, you know, going towards your goal. And that's what it takes to really do it in this industry, man. And so your advice to everybody there, what I want you to do is kind of like give everybody like how can they follow you online, your different handles on social media?
At Young Adub, YOUNG ADUB, on pretty much every platform, Instagram, YouTube, you name it, Young Adub.
Y'all add him to y'all playlist. Y'all go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Y'all go follow him on Instagram, and you got a TikTok also?
Yeah, TikTok.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Y'all go follow him on TikTok and everything like that. So that's our time for Respect My Royalty. I want to thank Young Adub for coming through. I really, it was a really great interview, man. And I mean, it's a blessing working with you. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, bless God for all of your accomplishments and, you know, your continued growth. And so I know we're going to see you again, and we're going to have this interview again talking about, you know, your features with Lil Wayne and your world tour and everything like that, man. So until we see y'all again, y'all make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Y'all please remember to respect my royalty. We out of here.
Peace.